Hey guys, welcome to Sports Break with Jake. Today we'll be talking about James Harden's recent performance, Mizzou's suspension from playoff games, and Super Bowl 53. This season, James Harden has been phenomenal. He became the second player ever to score 600 points, 100 rebounds, and 100 assists in a single month. The last player to do so was Jerry West in 1965. Harden also leads the league in points and points per game. He finished the month averaging 43.6 points, which is the most since Wilt Chamberlain averaged 45.8 points in March of 1963. With Harden leading in multiple categories, he was selected to his 7th All-Star game, and this will be his 3rd consecutive year starting. As well as Harden is doing this season, he's being highly considered for the MVP award. He is competing with Giannis Antetokounmpo and Anthony Davis, who are both playing very similar to James Harden. They are both leading their teams in points and were selected for the All-Star game. Next up, we'll be talking about Mizzou and their recent suspension from the NCAA playoffs for the 2019 and 2020 season. The Committee of Infractions for the NCAA give the suspension to 3 of Mizzou's teams. The teams include the men's football and baseball team and the girls' softball team. The reason Mizzou was suspended was because of a former tutor's admission to academic fraud. The committee also put limitations on Mizzou's scholarships given out and recruiting for the next season. Hope for the Tigers to play in the postseason this year are not over though, because they are planning on appealing the suspensions. As long as the appeals are ongoing, the Tigers are still eligible to play in postseason games this year. With all this going on, former Clemson transfer Kelly Bryant has decided to stay with Mizzou through his senior season. I believe this is a good decision for Bryant because he needs a place where there is an open QB position and with an offense that is ranked 13th in the nation. Hopefully the Tigers' offense will be just as good as last season, even though they have lost star players Drew Lock and Emmanuel Hall. Finally, I'll be talking about the punting contest of 2019, also known as Super Bowl 53, which was also the lowest scoring Super Bowl of all time, with the final score of 13-3 in favor of the Patriots. The Patriots held the Rams to 63 rushing yards and 260 total yards the entire game. The first quarter, Tom Brady surprisingly threw an interception in the very first drive, but the Rams couldn't do anything with it because at the end of the first quarter, the score was still 0-0. In the second quarter, however, the Patriots put up a field goal, and at halftime, the score was 3-0. In the third quarter, probably one of the most exciting things that happened this entire game was Johnny Hekker setting a new Super Bowl record of punting the ball 65 yards, which was previously set by Ray Allen with a 64-yard punt in Super Bowl 44. In the third quarter, the Rams tied up the game 3-3. Halfway through the fourth quarter, though, the Patriots had a touchdown by Sonny Michel. And in the following drive, the Rams threw an interception which resulted into a New England field goal. With a minute remaining left in the fourth quarter, the Rams also missed a field goal, which ultimately closed out the game with a final score of 13-3. Thank you guys for watching, and if you haven't already, check out Emily Hood's Hood Report and Dylan Lauer's Hour with Lauer tomorrow. Bye guys!